See all these railroad ties. All of these here are because they placed them over like an archaeological, like an area where they know there's potentially archaeological finds underneath, so they don't put concrete over it. Instead, they put these railroad ties, and that way they can take them up again later when they're ready to do some kind of an archaeological dig. Alright, this pool here was something that the city decided to put in as part of this like long walkway and like nature trail, and it's actually really cool. I really like how they've done like the seating kind of like almost like a tiny amphitheater sort of thing, sort of. And there's like this little thing where it's actually like a spring, and the water comes in from here and goes into the pool that's over here. The bad thing is that the city kind of has let it go to pot. They don't really take care of it at all, and now all these reeds, which you can see here, are growing in the pool, and it's just kind of become like this wild gunky mess. There's all kinds of like goldfish and other little like fish that I don't know if you can see it inside the water here, but there's tons and tons of frogs and tadpoles. You can hear that. You can hear the frogs inside there. There's also like really big freshwater crabs that live down at the bottom somewhere. I saw one that had climbed out, and it was just like sitting right here. Like it was sitting right there, and it jumped back into the pool when I came walking around. It was kind of funny. I wish I could show it to you guys. Anyway, so that's this slightly cool little messy pool, and now we'll go back in the way that we came. kids from kindergarten. They're like out for a little walk with their teachers. They're taking a look at the frogs that are in this pool over here. Some stragglers. That little village that you see in the distance, or community, is a religious moshav. I can't remember the name of it right now. Over here, where you see all these huge reeds, like in the middle of all that, there's like a stream. If you see, over here is this gigantic field. And then over here we have this stream, and all these reeds grow all around it, so like you can't even get to the stream because of the reeds. Well, I guess you can. You can kind of get down here a little bit. I don't know if you can actually see that. There's water down in there, and there's tons of frogs and snakes. There's like this big black field snakes. I saw a snake go across this path here that was longer. It had to be like more than 6 feet long. It was huge. But it wasn't poisonous. It was just like a big, I don't know if it's a water snake. It's probably not. But it does go into the water, and like I think it hunts frogs and small birds and stuff. But it came out of this field to the right and went off into the stream over here. Here we go. Here's a nice area where you can actually see the stream. It's pretty nice. It's actually pretty wide too. Like, it doesn't look that wide, but it is. Probably about 10-15 feet across, maybe a little bit more. It's pretty wide, but like I said, you can't actually see that on the camera here. And if you can hear those frogs over here. Come in here and you can hear them. Maybe you can see them. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I'll check it out when I can see it on the editing program. Pretty cool. Again, all along this path, we got like these big rocks where people can stop and sit. Usually it's little kids who stop and sit. And Chloe just climbs on them and jumps off. Is another like tributary to that stream. You can see here. Yeah, I told you it's pretty wide. Super wide, I guess, but it definitely is like 15, almost. Yeah, about 15-20 feet across. Something like that. Another big field with irrigation. think it's mostly cows. And then we've got all the green stuff over there. It's some particular kind of crop, which I'm not sure what it is. Same thing over here. All of this green, that's not grass, that's some kind of a crop. And I'm not sure what that is. Alright, I'm about to turn around and head back, but this is just kind of like a little tour of the out back side of my house. And one of the reasons I'm going to turn around is because it smells really bad right here. All this is manure that they got like stacked up in these bags. They're like bags of some plants to plant, and then other bags are just huge bags of manure, which are going to spread out. Oh, there goes a weasel or something. Is it like an otter or an otter? Is some, or no, sorry. He was a porcupine. He was a porcupine. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so I'm headed back to the house, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao, ciao.